Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading for the month of March 2020. Welcome to my channel, guys, at Sun Lover Tarot. If you guys are looking for personal readings, I am now open. Please check the description box below and email or DM me on Twitter. All of them are $15.50 and below for the month of March, and then after March I will be changing my prices, so I would get it while it's hot. Moving on, guys, I do have a couple of downloads and they are very strange, I will just say. So before I was getting into your energy, I started having this very weird like pressure on the right side of my head. So I'm feeling like someone may play football, or they may have some type of brain injury. Someone may have like hit their head, some type of like form of head trauma or forgetfulness. Someone may forget things very often. Someone may also around you have like what is that called, some type of like memory loss issues. Okay, you may be trying to recall a time where you understood something, or recall a time and you, for some reason, your brain is just kind of like blacking it out. Maybe you can't remember the good things about a situation, and your brain is kind of like blocking that out, and all you can think about is like anxiety and negativity for whatever reason. And it may just be because you've gone through something, or you're going through something in the month of March, where you just can't seem to get your brain to stop the constant flow of thoughts. Okay, I feel an anxiety ridden person. I also see crowning your reading, you have the Justice in the reverse and the Strength in the reverse. I feel this will be a very intense month for you guys. I feel like you may feel like you don't have enough strength, or you feel very weak in regards to something that occurred that was not right. Maybe you think that something wasn't right, or someone else doesn't think isn't right, and you just don't feel like you have the strength to fix it, or vice versa. I was also getting an energy of a chapel, maybe like a wedding or some type of commitment here where someone got cold feet. If you were engaged to someone, they may have broken it off with you, or vice versa. And I feel like someone waited until they got to the altar. So someone was like in the heat of the moment. They had to say yes or no, or they had to say I do or I don't in that moment, and they didn't. And it kind of just like someone can't get over some type of thing. It may just be like words, or some type of like statement that someone made saying like I don't or I do, or something of that nature. It's something that somebody said that someone can't let go of. Someone can't get it out of their head, and it's just like playing repeat until you kind of like get a headache, or that's all you can think about, and you are feeling really bad about that. Or it could be the person that you're dealing with. So take it how it resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at your energy. We have the Eight of Air, which talks about peace and tranquility, looking for some type of answer, from your intuition. I feel like intuition will be a very big part that plays into your life in the month of March. I feel like you're definitely being guided to believe in yourself and trust in yourself, that you have the confidence to do something this month. And then underneath the Ten of Chalices, which talks about this lack of commitment, maybe even a loss of some type of emotional stability, is Ostara. So that talks about something very lucky, and also some type of like very spiritual connection that you may have with someone, or vice versa. Could be some type of spiritual connection to the astral realm. So someone may have some type of very like magic-like quality about them. Could be you, or could it be the person that you're dealing with. And it's almost like transparent, so someone can't even really pretend that they're not very spiritual. Someone I feel is very, very magical. You may be dealing with someone who has, they do magic, or they do like spell casting, or they're just into their religion or spirituality very intensely. And then we have the Maiden of Water in the reverse, right underneath the Three of Wands. So this talks about some type of like nostalgic, very sunshiny type of energy. It's very warm, but it's in the reverse. So you may feel like you're losing some type of warmth, and it may be in a connection with someone, or it could be vice versa. And it's something having to do maybe with a trip. Maybe you went on a trip with someone, maybe you went on vacation with someone, and there was some type of experience that did not go as planned. You may have gone on a road trip as well. You may have gone on vacation or planned some type of vacation, and for whatever reason it kind of fell apart. And that's right under the Three of Wands. Moving on into your past energy, we have the Three of Chalices, the Seven of Chalices, and the Two of Pentacles, okay? So I see in your past energy, you guys have some type of disharmony, okay? It may just have been in your heart space, or you have maybe someone around you that had a third party, meaning someone that was involved with other people, or vice versa. So this person may have had someone on the side, or someone that was involved with other people in your love partnership. This is a love reading, by the way. So I hope that you guys are okay with that. Moving on. The Seven of Chalices talks about analyzing. It's kind of a very, to me as a reader, I kind of think about the Seven of Chalices somewhat like the Hermit, honestly, or just Virgo energy. Virgo energy is kind of like slow moving. It also reminds me of trees and growth, okay? So when I say trees, I think about the length of time that something took to grow, because trees are very, very old, and they're very deep rooted. And if you ever look at like the rings on a tree, the center of it, you can kind of see how long that it has been alive or around just by looking at the rings of it, okay? Very, very old. And I always think about the Seven of Chalices as someone that's very intellectually involved with their emotions. So somebody looks at emotions kind of how they look at like school or work. They don't understand how to separate that. So someone is very either serious about love, they kind of go towards love as kind of like a business thing, and that is just not how someone else operates. So it could be the person that you're dealing with, they look at love kind of how they look at business. If it's not practical, if it's not serious, if it's not something that they feel that they could attain and gain some type of materialistic benefit, they won't do anything about it, they won't go at it, and they feel that it has to be some type of serious practical thing. And someone's very, very overly analytical, and the other person feels that that is not how emotions or love works. So moving on, the Two of Pentacles, this is a decision that had to be made regarding who is working on something and who is not working on something. So the Two of Pentacles talks about putting things together in order to make something work. So think about a clock and how it ticks. Nobody knows that it has like notches behind the front side of a clock if we didn't learn about it. So we know that there are notches behind it that make it work, but people that have never learned that or didn't know that would not understand how a clock works. So think about it in that way. You guys have to have the ingredients, you have to have the knowledge on how to make something work, and you also have to communicate your needs. So think about the ingredients in making some type of cake. You have to know how to make it. You have to understand what type of icing you want, and you know what goes into it, and you have to agree on that. So think about two people making some type of cake. You both have to have a similar agreement on how it's going to be made, vice versa. Okay, hopefully that made sense. And going into your present day energy, we have the Three of Swords underneath the Three of Chalices. Okay, so someone is coming into some type of realization, maybe that they made a really, really bad mistake, either with joining a third-party situation or cooperating with other people that have made the relationship that they really want to be in very unbalanced, and someone's definitely been in their head about it. Maybe someone has typed out some type of message, or they have written out some type of letter that they wanted to send in regards to their feelings and the decision that they made, and for whatever reason they keep stopping themselves and they keep trying to get over this, but for whatever reason it's just not happening because someone feels like stuck. Like I said, I felt some type of Virgo energy. You guys may be dealing with someone that is a Virgo or has Virgo significantly in their chart. So I feel like someone is very slow moving. They're very stuck in their head. They want to let go of this depressed energy, this very sad energy in regards to this third party situation. Someone may have cheated, or someone may have involved themselves with someone else, but they're kind of in the midst of feeling really bad about that, and they want to get out of this. Maybe they're distracting themselves with like drinks or partying or whatever they do to distract themselves. They can't get themselves to send this letter or send this text in regards to their feelings. Could be through like Instagram DM, Facebook messaging, email, something of that nature. Someone can't get themselves to come forward to explain what has happened. Underneath the Seven of Chalices is the Nine of Wands. So this talks about initiating some type of passion. I feel like you guys maybe had a very sexual relationship with someone, but with the number 9 underneath it, maybe whoever this person was that's very business-like, they have to have some type of very, very practical type of energy. They felt that they had to overanalyze some type of relationship that may have been sexual, or there may have been a lot of passion. You could have been dealing with someone that has Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in their chart as well, maybe in their moon, rising, or Venus. And for whatever reason, it's the number 9, and in numerology, 9 can represent finalities, endings, or the end of a cycle, but I definitely feel that there was passion to begin with here. Someone wants to figure out how to analyze something, but I feel like they're over the top with it. Like they're over the top in analyzing their feelings, trying to be so serious and looking at it as a business thing, and not allowing themselves to just feel their emotions. Because I feel that there has to be some type of control when it comes to looking at things at a business standpoint. I definitely feel like I'm talking to someone that has like Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in their chart. Keep getting that Virgo energy, like over analyzing just over and over and over again. Moving on, the 2 of Pentacles, moving down to the 8 of Wands. Someone wants to manifest something. Someone wants to take their passion, this sexual energy, this passion, this flame, and manifest it into something that they really, really want. And then the 8 breaking down to a 2. So someone is ready to make a decision, okay? And this is the present moment. Wands also represent fire, so I see a lot of passion, a lot of flames. Someone is ready to manifest and make something into their reality. Moving on, we have the 10 of Wands in the reverse, the 10 of Chalices in the reverse, and the 3 of Wands. So I feel like there needs to be some type of mental decision that somebody makes, some mental clarity. Maybe you can find this through meditation. There was some sneaky behavior here, but it's kind of still going into your future. So someone is still very fearful that they don't have the tools that they need or the resources they need to figure something out, and someone may still be acting very shady. And then moving on, the 10 of Chalices kind of tells me that someone is still not over the spiritual connection. Someone's not over the falling out of something, okay? But someone is still putting their time, energy, and effort into being alone, being by themselves to figure something out for whatever reason. All right, let's clarify, please. Let's clarify, please. Tell me about the 10 of Wands. Okay, so the messages are very clear today. We have underneath the 10 of Wands, which is this fire energy, maybe someone being a little bit shady. Whoever I'm talking to has Aries, Leo, or Sag in their chart. I do see there is balance that needs to be taking place here. So if someone has done something very shady, or someone has done something under their radar that they are trying to hide, it needs to come out. It needs to be communicated. If someone is just being very quiet and not working out in the sunlight, I just keep getting like this darkness, this like shady type of energy. Someone is doing something that's like low key, and they need to find balance with the Six of Pentacles. There needs to be reciprocity if you guys are going to make it work with your person or get what you want. And that has to do with mental clarity. So after you, it could be the person that you're dealing with. Whoever the person is that's very overly analytical, they're still up in their head about it, because the air energy that I'm getting, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, they're very up in their head about it, and they're analyzing over and over and over and over again. There needs to be reciprocity, and it has to be done in the sunlight. It has to be done during the day. I don't know why I'm getting that, but something has to be done during the day as well. Yeah. Someone also needs to be aware that the other person is serious about their feelings, or they are serious about what they want, because I do feel that someone doesn't understand that or believe that. Now we have the King of Swords. So we have a very masculine type of energy here. Not sure if it was you or someone around you, but someone is definitely sticking to their guns. They're very, someone's very masculine, and they're also a great fighter. Could be dealing with a Capricorn person. We just got the Devil. You could be dealing with a very karmic situation, someone that you have a lot of feelings for, or someone that you have a deep connection with. Although I do feel like you guys have a lot to sort out, there needs to be some type of independence in regards to both of you guys. There has to be interdependence in the relationship, okay? So it can't just be one person doing everything and the other person not doing anything, because that creates a codependent type of dynamic. So that feels to me like whoever this masculine person is kind of is recognizing that there needs to be both parties working at something, because if it's not, then it's just not going to work out. So I feel like this masculine person, whoever this King of Swords is coming into a realization, some mental clarity that there needs to be balance. There needs to be balance within the karmic situation, because you guys may be very trapped in your feelings or trapped in the past, because the Devil can also be very much obsessively thinking about the past and things that have already happened, and there needs to be some type of conversation or some type of mental clarity on who plays what part and who does what in the relationship to make it work. But I definitely feel there is a strong energy of this King of Swords person. All right, tell me more about the King of Swords, please. Whoa. All right. Alright, there's the Chariot. There you are, Cancer. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, the Chariot, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so now we have the Knight of Pentacles. You guys may have felt like you lost out on some type of opportunity, or vice versa. Someone feels like they had an opportunity and it's slowly slipping away from them. And they feel that maybe someone had an opportunity again to make a quick decision with this this wedding type of energy that I'm getting. So someone has to make a decision very quickly to say yes or to say no, and they did not. Someone did not take some type of opportunity. They said no, or they just walked away. Maybe because they thought that they were the grass was greener on the other side, or they thought that there was something better for them, and they didn't take the opportunity. And whoever this person is, they're like, oh shit, I probably shouldn't have overanalyzed this. I shouldn't have walked away. I shouldn't have said no, or whatever happened between you and this person. Whoever this person is that did not take the opportunity is now regretting that, and they have been stuck in their own head. They've been trying to figure out how to communicate with their person, how to write out the right thing to say to not piss the other person off, because things have obviously not gone well in the past. Also, hold on real quick. Okay, I'm really noticing this ring here again in the Justice card. I feel like someone was really, really in love, or they wanted to marry someone. Okay, that's for one of you out there. And then the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This is about someone previously feeling like they didn't have enough resources, they didn't have the knowledge, they didn't have the things that they needed to maybe take care of another person or to follow through on some type of opportunity. It could be materialistic. So the Knight of Pentacles is about a loss of an opportunity. Someone had an opportunity and they did not take it. I just keep getting that energy. And then the Five of Pentacles in the reverse talks about realizing that you may now have the resources and the knowledge, or vice versa, to figure out what needs to be done here to continue on in a relationship. The Chariot, this is your energy, Cancer. This is talking about movement. So something that was not moving whatsoever is slowly and quickly at the same time. It was very slow, it was barely moving at all, and now it's quickly moving. So it's kind of shifting, something is shifting. And then we have the Six of Swords. So this talks about realizing that you guys are very, very different, very, very different type of people, but someone's not ready to let go of that nostalgic, playful energy. I feel that someone is very tired of the problems, very tired of the arguing or whatever you guys have with each other, the fighting, because the swords represent fighting and conflict. I feel like you guys are very different, but someone wants to let go and let bygones be bygones, okay? So someone wants to mend something, okay? So I feel like a yin and yang type of energy as well. So whatever that means to you guys, I feel that you have to have some type of realization, or someone has to have some type of realization that will happen in the month of March, that they have to make a move, and it has to happen very quickly. Like I said, I keep getting this energy that someone has not taken something. And then there's the Ten of Pentacles again, sitting on the top of the deck. This just confirms to me more. Someone had a choice, and they did not make a choice, or they said no, because they thought that their grass was greener. And now we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, talking about the loss of a family. You may have actually had a family with someone, or had children with someone, or wanted that. And I mean, if someone feels like they have lost everything, maybe because of the choice that they previously made, okay? Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles, please. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles, please. Thank you. Four of Pentacles. Alright, so I feel that someone here is afraid that the other one won't want to work on it anymore, because the Four of Pentacles talks about exhaustion. So someone's very tired, whether it be you or someone else. Someone still feels like the other person won't want reciprocity, because I feel someone has said, okay, I did not make this decision, I've lost an opportunity, but now I have the resources. So I'm gonna make a move. I'm gonna make some type of movement here. Alright, and someone doesn't want to let something go. They have very nostalgic memories as well. And then the Four of Pentacles talks about assuming that someone does not want to work on something. Someone's fearful that the other person will reject them. Someone also may be very fearful of some type of rejection here. And then the Ace of Pentacles, this talks about wanting to work on something. So maybe in the past someone has not wanted to put the work in, and now they have changed their mind. The Ace of Pentacles talks about a brand new spanking beginning, an opportunity that is going to be there. So developing some type of commitment. Maybe someone wants to now offer their commitment to have some type of stability. I mean, someone also feels like they want to be someone's rock. Someone wants to be very stable and solid for another person. They may want to communicate that, okay? Yeah, and here's this Four of Swords energy. This talks about nostalgia, very bubbly type of energy. So someone may also have very fond memories of another person. Let's check this advice, please. What advice do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascending? Alright, you have 26, Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. Okay, so things may seem like they don't make any freaking sense right now whatsoever, but I feel like some clarity will come in the month of March, whether this be through the dream space or your intuition screaming at you to make some type of decision, or vice versa. It could be the person that you're dealing with. I'm also getting an energy of like a race. So I feel like someone may feel like it's a race against time, because they may feel like they're running out of time. to make some type of decision really fast and they don't know what to do. I also feel like a winning and a losing type of energy. I don't know that story. I feel like it's a children's story, like the tortoise and the hare or something like that. Go read that book or Google it, please. I don't know who that's for, but I feel like that's very important. Okay, I'm literally seeing like someone saying like you're winning or you're losing. Someone may feel like they have lost some type of like mind game, or they have lost their person. Someone has lost in a situation. You may just feel like you are very lost in life right now. And then we have divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. That's very, very touching for Cancers. I mean, you guys are very sensitive, or you're known for your sensitivity. So I feel like in this moment, you may have gone through a lot of darkness, or gone through like a dark night of the soul and really had to do some shadow work in the past several months. And I feel like you have to be able to show your sensitivity to others, because that's what works best for you guys, when people can see your vulnerability and your sensitivity. And I feel like that will definitely guide you in the month of March. Alright guys, I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope that this resonated with you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I am open for personal readings. Bye!